Yo, man. You know what I mean? What's up, Kev? What's going on, man?
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. It's cold, man. It's cold, bro. It don't make no sense.
Merry New Year.
Kev showed up to this joint, hoodie on. Hoodie on, folks. Like, if this one doesn't make it to BTSN, just know that Kev popped on to the screen, hoodie on. Like, no, we didn't come here to play at all.
My hoodie, though, is all kapakai.
Yo.
I had that holiday green.
I mean, for real.
All right.
Man, back in the day, holiday green used to mean something totally different. Yo, you got that holiday green? It's like, yeah.
Yeah, now that it's legal, nobody cares.
No one cares. I mean, it's like we all have it now. Everyone has holiday green. Yo, yeah, man. It's okay. How cold is it out there in Burbank, man?
It's cold, man.
And look, this is the opening question because I stated on my Instagram that it was cold.
Cold. Can you answer your sister's question?
Oh, what then a mug means?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the answer to that question. So
first of all, what was the exact caption of what you posted?
It's cold in a mug out here. So we I don't know if they do say mug anywhere else, but in LA people say cold in a mug. But this is where it comes from. All right, so initially it was cold in a mug, like MUTH, right? Which was abbreviated for cold in a mug, right? Mm-hmm. But I think that the mug comes from like the way that you say dang to avoid saying damn in front of your parents. You know what I'm saying? So you could say mug, but you know, muds sounds too much like mug, like you know what I'm saying? So I think over time it was adjusted to just say mug so that you could say it in front of you.
So it represents a steady submission.
Yeah.
To authority.
Right? Like, dang, yo. I couldn't say dang. Could you say dang in your house?
No.
Yeah. It sounds too much like damn. I still might get swindled.
I could.
It wouldn't
technically.
Go over, right? Yo. I love how we say dang out here in LA though. Again, I don't know how people say it other places, but it's always long and extended. Or if you don't like what's going on, dang, man. Dang. Kids be tripping me out. Like I'm watching somebody in the store with their kids be like, you know, whatever, go over there and grab that whatever for me, you know. Dang.
Let me tell you
something. Always got me walk around our store.
Today was the first time I ran with a sweatshirt on since high school.
Oh,
since I was cutting weight. Dude, and I was still cold.
It's freezing.
Freezing.
That was my opening question for you. So after spending time on the East Coast, you still are like, yo, it's cold out here.
Well, that's the thing. It's a whole different. I thought about it. It's a different thing because when it's cold on the East Coast, just stay inside.
That's it.
Yeah, there's not a lot of gray area. You know, like here, it's like, oh, I'm going to just go out.
Yeah. Dude.
The other day I went out and I didn't wear a sweatshirt.
Yeah, that was
It was
wise.
probably colder than it was today.
Yeah.
And I tried to act cool. Like it was okay. It was not okay.
It's not okay. Listen,
it's not okay.
We've gotten to a point where it's disrespectful. Where I'm like, who do I talk to about this? Is there a manager? What are we doing? It was 46. It was like 11:30. And it was still 46 degrees today. And I was like, okay, now wait a minute. We do this in the morning.
Yeah, or like 3 in the morning. Yeah, two after you get out of the club or whatever, it's 46 and, you know. But no. But you know what still bothers me? Even though, okay, so I leave the house with, you know, like a jacket on and a you know, a beanie on, you know, like I normally would. got 2 pairs of Timberlands on each foot. I'm warm. But still, if I see anyone else who has the same thing on, I'm like, oh, you're so soft. West Coast, you're soft.
Bro. Whatever. And listen, and that somebody else is me. I'm gonna put it this way, and I'll post them up on Instagram tomorrow. I don't bust out the Chewbacca slippers for nothing, man. When I gotta bust out the Chewbacca house shoes, we doing too much.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I had to bust out the Chewbacca. I'm like, yo, I got on the Chewbacca's right. Like, what? But in the cold part, like I said, it was 11:30. It was like 11:45. I'm like, damn, you don't take a lunch break, fam? Like, you just be cold the whole time? Like, you don't want to warm up for lunch and then get back to it maybe later on in the evening?
You know how cold it is?
How cold is it?
Your house shoes, you pull the heel up.
Yep. Crocus sacks with the heel up. No one is sliding their feet into the liquor store. This not today. Everybody's walking right in perfect step, heel toe. There's no one is sliding their feet. Yeah, man. It's what they say out in the East, brick. It is brick out in this joint.
Brick City.
Yeah, it's for real brick.
The colder it gets, the more Redman lyrics you spit to describe how cold it is.
Well, I understand, and we got to move on from the subject, but I understand. But we can't, man. I'm from California, man. Like you can't. Like talking about this when it's this cold, we got to discuss this weather for like at least 20 minutes.
Bro. By the way, if it's 46 at 11 a.m. in Brooklyn, there are people jogging in dolphin shorts and tank tops outside.
Okay, I was
just like running through Prospect Park with sandals on and stuff.
Yeah, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so what? So you live in a horrible situation in your life and you decided to stay there. What am I supposed to do about that? Like, why would I live like that? But shout out to Omega, my man, Jeff, the Boston fan. Look, man, they on me about me saying it's cold. And then, of course, Odyssey jumps in. He's like, oh, my daughter is playing, outside in the playground when it's 46 degrees. I'm like, that's child abuse, fam.
Yeah, that's not.
That's not cool.
Yeah. You're lucky we know. You're lucky we know you're a fairly good parent.
Right? Because I'm calling somebody. If I see your children playing outside, hey, there's not a playground with a child on it right now near my house. Dude, these kids will play until you beg them to stop playing. But right now they like, nah, we not going outside. We not playing outside. Y'all want to go outside for what? To do what? Be cold? Ain't nobody got no winter coat, fam. It's been 90 degrees for like 7,000 days straight. And now all of a sudden you want to be like 46.
When I drop my kid off and I'm like, I got the lotion in the glove compartment. I'm like, you need some lotion for your hands? She's like, yeah. She complains about how cold the lotion is from the glove compartment. It's
legit, man. It's legit brick out here. But listen, y'all, we gonna break from the weather report. We have this gonna be a fun one, man.
A very special episode. Very special holiday episode of Rap
episode of Rap Sucks Radio. Yes, man. Yes. So Kev, are you ready, man?
Yes, sir.
Let's get to the other side, y'all. Let's go.
Rap Sucks Radio. Blah, 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 blah.
What up, y'all? You alive on Rap Sucks Radio with your homeboy Track Life and your fam, Kev Sakoda.
KRS Kringle.
It's too damn cold. It's too cold for any of this. Like, this all this smiling and talking. It's cold. Man, listen, before I get into the rest of the introduction, Matter of fact, hold up. Man. We thank y'all for listening, man. If y'all want to catch past episodes of Rap Sucks Radio, you can go to rapsucksradio.com or any of your favorite podcasting platforms. If you'd like to catch this on your television, you can go to BTSN, that is Behind the Scenes Network. What you do is you download the app or channel on your Roku or any of your Amazon Fire devices. You click on that. We are there with plenty of dope content. BTSN, Behind the Scenes Network. We want in. And also, if you would like to be an investor in BTSN, they're going places. They're building the network out. They'll be adding Apple TV to their repertoire soon. You can go to wefunder.com/BTSN2. BTSN2. And what you can do there is you can actually invest in BTSN as a network and be paid as an investor as it grows. So go to wefunder.com/BTSN.2. And we will check you there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. You got some of that Hyro coin?
Hyro coin, man. I gotta check that out. It's funny. To me, that's stupid. That's stupid. I'm sorry, not stupid. That's just hilarious. Yeah. I didn't mean to say stupid, by the way. Don't come get me, casual. I'm not. Don't chase me down.
Casual come get you in multiple syllables.
Yeah, it would just be crazy. I'd be like, oh my God.
Cash doesn't even care anymore. Cash is just like, if Cash had to battle Saphir today, Saphir would spit about 47,000 bars, and Cash would just come back and say, "Whatever, whatever."
They have literally built like an empire, and they're always ahead of the technology. That's the craziest thing. Like they were selling stuff on the internet before anyone else was, like, and not just anyone else in the rap world. I'm talking like before like Best Buy was. Like they were like the first internet, one of the first internet marketplaces.
Smart dudes. They got
very smart. Yeah.
Shout out to Domino. Shout out to ID.
Yeah. Shout out to my man ID. Shout out. Yo, for about an hour or so, before the show started, the cops was outside with the ghetto bird circling, and they was asking some dude, like, just come outside, man. Just come out. We got you, basically, look, man, you caught, so we, locked the windows, and I'm out the window just peeping like it's 227 out in this joint. I'm just staring out in the street, right? And it's cold outside, bro. Just to keep it, just to kind of reiterate. And the police officers had to stand around and wait for homie to figure out whether he wanted to be part of, be arrested or not. And they had to walk deeper and deeper into the park, which the further you get into the park, the colder it's get. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, when they catch that dude, they whooping off. It's gonna be a lot of punches thrown because homie did not look happy to be walking. That police officer did not look happy to be walking out. He got out of his car. He was in there with his heater on, chilling. Lights was flashing. He was like, they told him to get out. When I seen him open the door, the way he kicked his foot out, I was like, oh, he was mad. His supervisor just told him, you got to get out.
He's like, come on.
Yeah, man. Like, man, just go come get arrested. Anyway. Sorry. All right, so we got a very special holiday episode of Rap Sucks Radio for y'all. First of all, if you were listening to us last week, we're going to, Kevin and I are going to go back and forth. Well, not back and forth. It ain't going to be like a battle or anything, but just stating our top 5 Christmas movies. And then the best part is the 12 Sakoda ones of Christmas. Oh, we have 12 Sakoda ones. Very, very, very special episode. 12 Sakoda ones. Some of these are like, oh my God. Oh man, this is crazy.
Be terrible.
Yeah, it's gonna be terrible. So last week, what we discussed was whether Die Hard, in spite of the fact that Bruce Willis said that Die Hard was not a Christmas movie, we both said, all right. So anyway, now that we know that it's a Christmas movie, Bruce Willis can shut up, and it led to the idea of maybe, hey, what are your top 5 Christmas movies, right?
Okay.
So, Kev, do you want to go first?
Are we gonna go back and forth?
Sure. You can. Okay. We can just discuss. We can discuss them if they're discussion worthy. It's really. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, so that would mean that I've seen all these.
See, that is
all right. All right, I'll go first.
Already back. Okay.
My number 5.
Your number 5.
Friday after next.
All right. Number 5 on your list.
Number five.
All right. Okay.
Number 5. We're starting out humble.
Excellent Christmas movie, by the way. Excellent Christmas movie. Actually a Christmas movie. And the way that they dog walked Santa in the beginning, they was beating Santa down, or Ice Cube was.
Ask me how much I remember about this movie. I've seen it.
I watch this movie like 100 times a year. So how much of this movie do you remember?
0.
Hey.
I just know it's a Christmas movie.
Okay.
Cube has to be in any top 5 that I assemble. Top 5 professional tennis players of all time. Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. Hey, dude, top 5 safari hunters. Cube.
Ice Cube.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Absolutely.
His acting in Anaconda. If you can still be yourself while chasing a giant snake, you are the greatest actor of all time.
Ice Cube lasted longer in Anaconda than LL Cool J lasted in Deep Blue Sea.
Oh, man.
Let's just, if we're going to go West Coast, East Coast here.
Right. Yeah. For my East Coast folks. That's who won that battle. You mean the snake's out there this big? I was like, you would have been fired the very day that sentence came out of your mouth. They would have sent you right home. Like, no.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. What you got?
My number 5 Christmas movie is Gremlins. Gremlins was set during Christmas. Yes. Yep. Terrified me as a child. Me as a child.
Oh, yeah. That is not a children's movie.
It is not. And shame on my family, all of them, for being like, why are you so scared of this? I'm 7. I'm 8. This is horrifying. Like, this. What are you doing right now? Like, get away from me.
Have your children gotten scared by movies that you were surprised they got scared of?
No.
So you protect them, or they just don't? They're not as sensitive.
I think the closest, the edgiest, right, is because of the 7-year difference. The oldest would watch Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And the youngest would want to watch, and I'm like, oh, okay, we're gonna have this moment, and then the moment would come where she's like, whoa. You know, you're like, that's right. Horrifying. And now it's like, all right, let's go in the other room and watch something different, you know. So, yeah, I think the closest has been Harry Potter. Outside of that, now, I will say this, just as a side note to answer to your question, though. When we were younger, Halloween movie commercials, because it seems like there were way more scary movies. Right?
Yeah. Well,
so you could be
I think there were less movies overall. So when Halloween came, there were like the staples. Yeah,
these were the big movies. And so you're watching something that is like a Charlie Brown Christmas or something like that, right? But then the commercial is like, yes. Like, and those are the ones that get my kids. We're watching something regular and it's like demon spawn straight through your television and they're after you, light-skinned child on the couch. You know, and it's like, oh, man. Then they're terrified for a whole day. But the oldest isn't bothered by it too much anymore. All right, Kev, number 4 on your list.
All right, my number 4 is Bad Santa.
Oh, excellent
That's
movie.
a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I'm not a Billy Bob person.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, you know what? I was more surprised with this list, by the way, of the fact that I'd seen all of these because I'm not a big movie person. So I was like, oh, I've actually seen. See, have a list of Christmas movies that I've seen. Okay, all right. Number 4 on my list, curveball for you: Iron Man 3.
Wow,
Iron Man 3 was set.
Iron Man 3.
Yeah,
I didn't know they did 3.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Good.
If I got it right. Yeah. Iron Man 3.
Robert Downey Jr.?
Movie. Yeah.
Really?
Yep. Set during Christmas.
Ultron?
No, Ultron would be Avengers. Right.
Oh, okay. Wow, I'm going to get a lot of smoke from a couple of nerds.
Yeah.
Well, good. That's fantastic, man. That's fantastic.
Yep.
My number 3. Go ahead.
Yes. Go ahead.
My number 3 is A Very Harold and Kumar Christmas.
I have not seen such a thing.
Neither have I.
Why? Is this where it's just for the culture? Is that what you did?
Absolutely.
Right.
Yes.
Acceptable.
Representation matters.
It does. It does. Representation matters. It does. Now every Asian dude I see, I think, is high as hell and traveling across across state or whatever, across country.
Good for them.
Thank you, Kumar and Harold.
Yeah.
Okay. My number 3.
Yep.
Trading Places.
Oh, that is a good one. That's
Excellent.
a great one.
Yeah.
How's that number 3? That's the only argument.
Well, I mean, the top
guess
2
we're gonna
are
find
pretty
out.
obvious. Yeah, the top 2 are pretty obvious ones.
That's
so,
great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
At least once a week, once a month, maybe not once a week. My daughter jumps on me, and inevitably, I just end up saying, "It was the Dukes. It was the Dukes."
Famous movie quotes.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Number
We're getting
2.
down to it here. Number
Yeah, we
2.
Yeah. Yep.
A Medea Christmas.
You have not watched that.
Correct. But Tyler Perry is a national treasure.
Wait, no, he's not though. But unless he's not
International
Listen.
treasure?
Just not a treasure. Period. Point blank. But
Are you starting to believe that I have not taken this assignment seriously?
I am. You didn't from day one. I did from the moment I said it. You were like, "No." Nah,
I was like, "No."
Yeah. He was like, Christmas movies. All right, list. Got it. All right. My number 2 was actually Die Hard.
Oh, okay.
Anticlimactic. Very anticlimactic. The bottom 3 were probably more
okay.
interesting. But, yeah, Die Hard, I feel like, I know it's the number 2 for me, but I do feel like it's the greatest Christmas movie of all time.
But it's number 2.
It's my personal number 2.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like this. It's okay. Hold on.
Well, I guess we're not going to find out why until you tell us number 1.
But,
right?
Right, but okay, and I'll do my explanation of how the greatest movie of all time can still be number 2 on my personal list.
The greatest ever movie of
greatest
all time?
greatest Christmas movie of all
Okay.
time.
Can be number 2.
Can be number 2. Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't want to hold you on that, so I'm going to get to my number 1.
Okay.
My number 1 greatest Christmas movie of all time is Die Hard. But
Okay.
it's the Pornhub reboot.
Good grief. The fact that there probably is a thing is
I'm positive that I didn't even have to Google it. I'm positive there.
I'm sure there's a Pornhub reboot of Die Hard one way. And it's like, Hard is like the name of it. I'm saying. It's my bad.
Die Harder.
Right. Okay.
All right, now the moment you've all been waiting for.
It's anticlimactic, man. It's anticlimactic.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you don't know
Friday
how,
after
you don't,
next.
You don't really know how entertainment works, do you?
I guess so. And the great Friday after next, man. Friday after next is my personal dude.
Okay.
First of all, the top 5 Trek Life's top 5 movies of all time overall. Overall.
Okay.
Friday. House Party.
Wait, are these in reverse order or
This is it. This is number 1. Number 1 to number 5.
Okay.
Number 1 is Friday. Number 2 is House Party.
Okay.
Number 3 is Friday after next, or is next Friday.
Okay.
Number 4 is House Party 2, and number 5 is Friday after next. So
that's amazing.
I'm
pretty sure
5.
those are that's almost exactly. I think you might have a 3 and 4 intermixed with Fizz's top 5 favorite movies of all time as well. Although I think Fizz has a common performance in there somewhere.
Oh my God, they dogged Common out. This I was like, damn. Oh man, but okay. So let me explain to you how. I mean, it's not a crazy deep explanation, but the reason why I don't argue top 5s in general when it comes to hip hop is because most times people give you their personal top 5, right? Like,
okay,
it's just good. It's not going to include like.
Okay, I got you.
Who the actual best are, right? Like I clearly know that Friday is likely not cinematically the greatest movie of all time, right? But it's my personal one. So if somebody was like, what are your top 5 great? I would say that, right? So that's why I can say, look, Die Hard is the greatest Christmas movie of all time, and you know what I'm saying? And it's probably straight arguable.
But for your money.
But for my money, Friday After Next.
Yeah. Got you.
Only because
yeah, that makes sense. Knowing knowing your personal emotional standards when it comes to top 5 lists. Yes, I get that. I dig it.
The best part of that movie was when they got into the security guard booth, right? And I will say this anytime, it's the joke forever. When they got in the booth, the homie said, "Man, it's small in here," and he said, "Nah, you big in here." I die every time. That movie is so Los Angeles, man. It's like I love it, man. All of those movies are so LA.
I literally had I will say this to my credit. I wanted the wash to take place during the December time frame. Because to me, out of all of those movies, to me, The Wash is better than any of them.
Really? Okay.
It's up there. It's up there.
It's a funny movie, man. It's a funny movie.
DJ Pooh got to spread his wings a little bit. No.
You want some of this, old man? No. Straight up. And I felt every bit of that no. Like, I don't care. This is where dad is not strong. No. We out of here. Oh, man. So, yeah, there's our top 5, man.
It's a magical Christmas so far.
Yeah, so far. Honorable mention is a Christmas Story.
Wow.
That has to be an honorable mention, yeah.
Yeah.
As a kid, that was the point. And Charlie Brown Christmas, like, things like those, whatever. But
It's a Wonderful Life.
No, thanks. No, that's all right. We'll just leave. That's a channel changer for me. Like, all right. I'm like, is outside of the Lego version, is there a Star Wars movie that's set during Christmas? Because I'll watch that. The only thing about, and we can move on after this, but the only thing about Charlie Brown Christmas is that Charlie Brown Halloween is so much better. Right? The Great Pumpkin story.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the best Charlie Brown in history, when they wait all night for the Great Pumpkin to arrive and blah, blah, blah. And
you don't think Charlie Brown Thanksgiving is the best one?
Second best one. I think the Great Pumpkin is number 1, Thanksgiving is number 2, and Christmas would be number 3. So it's not even.
I feel like by the time they got to Christmas, they were phoning it in.
Yeah, they were. They just had this stupid song, Christmas time, this time of year. I was like,
that's a good song.
Somebody should sample that and do some like hardcore.
Here's a solid holiday tip for everybody. Go and look up Krungbin. Krungbin's version of Christmas Time is Here. You'll be grooving to that. Yeah, you'll be grooving to that throughout the holiday season.
I'm with that. And I will also announce as we move on, because I'm not going to discuss this with anyone else. And you guys all can, suck it if you disagree. But, you know what I'm saying? This Christmas, right? Donny Hath. There is no,
You doing the Johnny Gill?
Frustrated. I'm frustrated because somewhere someone is going to say, "What about the Mary J. Blige version?" Or what? There is no other version.
Wait, what?
Yeah, right. And I like Mary, right?
Of course.
Yeah. No. What about and somebody younger is going to say, "But what about the Chris Brown?" And I'm going to say, "But why would we do that?
What?
Why would we even have?" Exactly. I've had these arguments before. Listen,
Did
there
Donny
is-
Hathaway abuse women? I don't know, maybe, but
you know
I don't know.
What he didn't do was abuse the notes of that song.
And what he didn't do is do that song fourth.
It's the greatest Christmas song ever. Period. And whoever was on the drums, that's a lot of eggnog in that brother. That brother was going. Them drums was kicking, man. They was live as hell for Christmas. Okay, let me do this. This was unplanned, unscripted. Rap Sucks Radio, unplanned, unscripted. All right, let's go. Donny had this Christmas, greatest Christmas song of all time, right?
Okay.
All right. Second.
Wow.
Okay. Second. Temptations. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Okay.
All right. Largely because in the middle of the song, at least 3 black men said, "Hey, Rudolph." And that's a real thing that I've heard my father say to someone from a distance. Like, that's how my dad would do it. I was like, my dad's in the Temptations. That's how they...
Was that a Christmas thing, or he just said that?
No, that's just how they called each other across the fence. Yeah, that's how you say Rudolph. That's like Big John has. Hey, Rudolph.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They knew. That's how you know. First of all, they qualified that the reindeer was black, right? Because ain't no white reindeer named Rudolph, and you ain't gonna say it like that. You know what I'm saying? And they all had like Nick's, like, one of them was Blitzen. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
I cannot get over how they yell Rudolph in that song, man. It's still to this day. I cannot.
Oh, I need to go dial that up right now.
Yeah, that's got to be the greatest. Got to be the second. That's the second greatest. Oh man. All right.
And
y'all.
You can all tune in to Trek Life's 2 songs Spotify holiday playlist.
Right, exactly. Rap Sucks Radio's 2 song
Available
holiday playlist. Speaking of which, Kev, before we get into the Sakoda ones, my bad. We should have started the show off with this.
With what?
What's up with the pre-mixtape, man?
Well, you got it. I gave it to you
know,
early.
but how come the people don't know about it?
It's not out yet.
When is this thing dropping for the people?
My plan was to drop it on December 15th.
Okay.
Just because thought I might need some extra time. So before the Friday release day onslaught of Mariah Carey holiday spectacular or whatever. Yes. Your DJ premiere. Mixtape.
It is.
Mega mixtape.
Let's go.
Entitled Preem Clientele.
By whom? By who, man? Who put this together for the people, man?
Your boy.
Your fam.
Your boy Kev Sakoda.
That's your fam, Kev Sakoda, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I slid it to a few VIPs early.
Yeah. The squad got it early, and I am thoroughly enjoying the work. It's long. It's a lot of songs. I was like, okay, wait, I gotta work. I got stuff to do. So I'm gonna have to parse this out. However, excellent work so far, Cap.
But just make sure you set your MP3 player to continue.
Yeah, like don't
restart.
Yeah, you restart that joint, you're gonna be like, all right, man, wait a minute now.
Yeah.
That is excellent. So yeah, Preem Clientele, y'all. The day after you listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
You
don't have to wait very long.
Yeah.
Listen to
about
this.
to happen.
Actually, who knows when you're going to listen to this? The day after this podcast is available to listen to,
That's true.
that will be available to listen to.
Yeah, premium clientele will be available.
Your holidays are pretty much complete.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And the Kev Sakoda remixes have been so fire that you've been on a roll with these mixtapes, by the way, man. So
Thank you.
let's keep it going.
I
All right.
appreciate
Speaking
that.
of you being on a roll, though, Kev, let's get into the 12 Sakoda ones of Christmas.
Ooh, under pressure. Your boy's
Man.
under pressure right now.
And unlike what was discussed last week, I actually did come up with 12 Sakoda ones.
You did.
I
More
did.
or less.
About 3 of them I pulled from the list. But I did come up with it. So I came up with 9 of them on my own.
All right. What's Sakoda ones, though?
Okay, so for those of y'all who are unfamiliar, the Sakoda ones go like this. It's your homeboy right there, your fam Kev Sakoda. Basically, I drop a one. We find crazy headlines, right? I read the headline off to Kev, and Kev follows with his normal intellectual hilarity. We call it the Sakoda ones. So we're gonna drop this strange headlines, and a couple of these are more strange than even I thought they would be. And Kev's gonna go ahead and follow up with his take on it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to try. Maybe better than others.
Nah, you know, so let's not do that. Let's tune in, keep tuning.
No
in.
disclaimers.
All right, here we go. We're gonna hit him off with Sakoda one.
12 shots to the dome.
This is the most aggressive intro we've done to anything. All right, Kev.
Yep.
Video of octopus whipping a man on Australia beach goes viral.
Say that one more time.
Video of octopus whipping a man on Australia beach goes viral.
I just wanted to soak that in. What did the 8-arm say to the face?
Oh, man.
All right, we're off to a good start. We're off to a solid start.
Brief commentary on this.
Yeah.
What do you do after you get your ass whipped by an octopus?
Run.
I mean, but what do you get to show? Do you get to like flinch at somebody in the grocery store or mean mug anymore? Like, you got your ass whipped by an octopus.
No,
you
yeah.
done.
No,
you out
everybody
the
knows.
Fight Club entirely.
Yeah, in front of your daughter. This
Yeah,
guy in front of his
your child.
daughter.
Yeah, your child is like, oh man, daddy can't fight. All right, here we go. Number 2.
Okay.
Man breaks Guinness World Record with 4,036 origami shirts.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. What are
Man breaks.
Guinness World Record with 4,036 origami shirts?
Sadly, he then contracted COVID at New York's anime convention. And died a painful death.
That is so awful. Oh my God, that is so awful.
What, too soon? Too soon?
Oh, man. That guy really knows how to fold clothes.
Just is that what it is?
I don't know. That's what I thought. I was like, wait.
That's what my ancestors worked so hard for, so that some white kid could say he folded his T-shirts like origami.
Oh, man. All right. Homeowner trying to smoke out snake infestation burns down own house.
See, this is one I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk too much trash because I want to be invited to this fella's next barbecue.
Tastes like chicken?
Tastes like chicken.
Yo, man. I got this dude's back.
Me too.
If there's a snake infestation, the house has to go.
But
period.
This is the thing. Okay, first of all, lest we not cast stones, have there not been times where you were trying to fix something at your house when you knew there was a good high probability chance that it could go wrong and you would end up looking like a complete idiot?
Oh, yes. Plenty.
Every weekend.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned. Yeah. So, hey, he caught an L.
Yeah,
But then I read, and it says that he actually sells reptiles.
so you invited this issue.
He runs a business out of his house. The business is called Boas and Balls. Which sounds like the place AOC bought her outfit for the Met Gala.
Oh my gosh. Good grief. Yo.
Little something for the right wing there. Little something for the right wing.
We actually discussed a woman who had this issue on Rap 6 Radio a long time ago, where she had her home was infested. She moved into a home that was once owned by a reptile collector or whatever, and there was an infestation. We actually had a story like this.
Yeah. So it's not her fault.
It wasn't her fault. And dude, no. Right? You're chilling, and they just when a snake just kind of pops out the vent, you like, okay,
yeah,
house burned down.
Burn the house down.
Your house gotta go. House gotta go. Matter of fact, they say, and I'm not certain how true this is, but they say that black people, the joke by many comedians is that black folks, if something scary happens in a home we're getting ready to move into, right, we don't stick around like if you watch any horror films like white people do, right? But I think that there's a slight misrepresentation of me as a black person, right?
I think that's anybody.
Fair. That would be fair. That's a reasonable thing. Although
that's why normally you see there was a snake in the toilet. It's not there was a snake infestation in the toilet. It's like there was a snake in the toilet, and then we were in a motel for 4 weeks.
No. Here's my thing. It's a misrepresentation, whether it's everyone or not. Specifically, as a black male, it's a misrepresentation of me. Because now, no one can have the house. It's going down. I'm burning this joint. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Oh, what? We doing this? Oh, y'all in the walls now? That's what's happening? Oh, okay. Y'all crazy than a mug. It's a wrap. And the house is gone. Where the snakes at? Oh, they ashy, bro. Snakes is ash. House is ash. Start all over. So y'all put some stuff on top of this. But the house is gone.
Oh, man.
And that's the same with a ghost. I dare a ghost to say something to me in a house, my house. You ain't gonna haunt. Okay, you gonna haunt this open air because I'm about to burn this bitch to the ground. Bye. You know what I mean? Get out. Oh, word? Get out, huh? Okay. Mm-hmm. You'll see. We'll figure it out.
It's cold in a mug in here.
Exactly. You better grab a blanket, fam, because you better grab a blanket and get on to the other side wherever Bone Thugs was trying to send y'all, wherever the crossroads is at, you better go. Because if this is the connection to your life force, this house is out of here.
Oh.
All right. All right, you ready, Kevin? Let's go. Let's move on.
All right, what we got?
I'm sorry, but this is so stupid. All right. Firefighters rescue mischievous wallaby locked inside owner's vehicle. Mischievous wallaby.
Mischievous wallaby is still my all-time favorite Ghostface album.
So stupid. Mischievous wallaby. Oh my God. Yo, how do you describe? Okay, whatever.
It's your mischievous wallaby guy.
Bulletproof wallets and mischievous
Bulletproof wallaby.
I like to announce when we've had technical difficulties. All right, here we go. All right. Technical difficulties resolved. Kev, here we go. Thieves have been stealing truckloads of nuts, police say.
Stealing? Back in the day, Trek, Nancy Reagan got hers the hard way. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that picture of her with Mr. T floored me. Floored me. Yo, I was like, I am completely finished. First of all, yo.
Oh, I meant to ask you.
Sure.
What's the name get at you?
All right, man. All right. Invasive jumping worms that violently thrash if handled, now in at least 15 U.S. states.
Wait, can you read that again?
Invasive jumping worms that violently thrash if handled, now in at least 15 U.S. states.
When I shoot the gift, I shoot to kill. I came to get down. I came to get down. So get out of your seat and jump around.
Oh my God. Violently thrash.
Violently thrash. That's my favorite punk band.
Violently thrash next to Mischievous Wallaby. All right, man. Woman critically injured after jumping through a metro train window.
I came to get down. I came to get down. So get out of your seat and
Dude,
jump
what?
around.
What in the Marvel movie? What do you?
That's what happens when you bring trains to L.A.
Exactly. I can't handle this. I'm like, what? There are strange people on the Red Line. I mean, there's strange people all across. But when I was writing the Red Line this is years ago, there were particular characters. And I wonder if like one of those characters, like there would be a dude that would get on the train, and as soon as the door closed, he'd like pole dance. Like, but it was, I mean, like, you know, like not with any particular rhythm or grace or, you know what I'm saying? He would just wild out on the pole, like
Poorly.
very poorly until he gets to the next stop, right? And then he'd like freeze. Yo, he was so stoic. Yo, I was like, yo, this dude is brilliant. And then he had just flash dance on the pole as soon as the doors closed. Yo, I used to die. No one on that train laughed harder than me whenever I was dying. He entertained me. If he had some like developmental issue or whatever, like I was his support system because I would die. He would walk on the train, man. Like I'd have my headphones on. He'd mob on the train, and I'd immediately start laughing because I knew exactly what he's about to do. You know that gasp, like that justified gasp that like somebody does when you immediately like make a just a sudden move around them, like just to see the. I'll be like, oh my God, he got them. He got all of them. Oh, dude, I'd be in tears.
Oh, man. That's the thing that struck me about the train in L.A. When I moved back. Like, I walked on that train, and I see the cloth on the seats.
Yeah.
I was just like, ooh, that's a rookie mistake. That's
it's a lot of soaked.
It's a lot of absorption.
Yeah, a lot of stuff soaked into the fibers there. Yeah. They had the nerve, by the way, to only have those cloth seats. Well, I'm sorry. Initially, they were on all of them, but once they figured out it wasn't a great idea, they only left them on the Red Line train that went through Hollywood. I'm like, of all the trains, this is the one where everything in here needs to be plastic and sterile. Please. Not this one.
Oh, man.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go, Kev.
Cool.
Why did she jump out of the window? Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
Mother sparks mixed responses after revealing fake mouse dropping strategy for getting teenager to clean.
What did she use to make it look like mouse droppings?
What? Right?
Do you remember?
I didn't know. I don't know. What did she use?
She used organic black rice.
All right. Okay.
So once again, organic black rice does all the work, and white lady takes all the credit.
First of all, Mischievous Wallaby, excellent group name.
Organic
Right?
black rice.
Right? Violently Thrash, excellent group name, and Organic Black Rice. Perfect.
It's great.
These are we're
That could be our next podcast name.
Organic Black Rice. Perfect. I'm ready for all of that. All right. The title of this is I showed up to my Tinder match's house for a first date, and there were police everywhere. What? All right. Let's hear.
I got more rhymes than there's cops at a Dunkin' Donut shop. Sure enough, I got props.
A lot of House of Pain jumping off. Dude.
This entire podcast is a house of pain.
What? I don't know what I would do. I'd probably do what I always do.
This is the white lady version of Get Out. Instead, it's just drive home. Just drive home.
Oh man. All right. This is actually not this is just a life. This is a situation in the world. Anyway, Waffle House cook prepping food for 12 customers alone starts internet debate.
God bless her. I'll tell you what. I'm just happy to see a Waffle House headline that doesn't involve an innocent person getting shot.
Or beat up.
That's the spirit of the holidays, right? Yeah, exactly. Well,
Yo.
I mean, you got to get beat up. You got to. Someone's got to get beat up.
Someone. every.
No harm, no
like,
foul.
It's like a winning ticket at Waffle House.
All right, you live to fight another day.
Exactly. Number 52. All right, beat down, right? For every 52nd customer. All right. Camel beauty contest sees 40 disqualified for Botox and other cosmetic procedures. I have to read that again. A camel beauty contest sees 40 disqualified for Botox. My headphone came out. Sorry. For Botox and other cosmetic procedures.
My humps. My humps, my humps, my humps. My lovely camel humps.
This show is horrible.
It's terrible. It's horrible.
All right.
Last one?
Last one.
12th,
Yes.
The 12th Sakoda one of Christmas.
12
to take us out for the rest of the year.
This is it, y'all. And we will be off after this. We'll catch y'all next year.
Thank God.
This is it. It's the last episode of 2021, by the way. We should have announced that this whole time. But if you stuck with us this long, you deserve that information.
You probably also don't care.
Yeah, you probably are like, oh my God, thank God. This is the you guys need to really y'all need to chill. That's what y'all need to do. Republican senator suggests using mouthwash as COVID treatment.
That's what Nancy Reagan said.
The best part about this article is how it's so stupid. This is the best thing about this article is how Listerine was like, please don't. Please don't do this. Don't. When they said Listerine said please don't, I know that they had tailored it towards don't do that that's not going to work. But they also were saying, please don't drag us into this. We've been fine. We've just been over here, right? Creating products that may or may not kill you. We don't know. No one knows because no one ever cares to concern themselves with it. You go in without fresh breath, you come out with it. We don't care about the chemical intoxicants that are happening. We just keep it moving.
Yeah.
Don't drag us into this. Please.
Exactly.
Please don't. All right. Yo. thank y'all for tuning in, man. Happy holidays to each and every one of y'all, man. Like, this has been an excellent year. It's been fun. We will be back on again in 2022. We'll be on BTSN as well, continuing on. So, as we say, man, happy holidays. Thank y'all for tuning in to Rap Sucks Radio with your homeboy Trek Life and your fam, Kev Sakoda.
Yup. Listerine for your mind. I don't know. That was a little forced. That might be,
I feel like
that
this
might have been a little rushed.
This turned into seditious beats very quickly. So, again, you can catch us on catch past episodes of Rap Sucks Radio on any of your favorite podcasting platforms. You can also catch us on BTSN. That's on your television. What you do is you download the app or channel on your Roku or any of your Amazon Fire devices. Click on that, and we are there, BTSN, Behind the Scenes Network. We want in. You can also become an investor in BTSN by going to wefunder.com/BTSN.2. wefunder.com/BTSN.2. It is not a donation. This is an investment. So feel free to check it out, research what BTSN is trying to accomplish. I think that a lot of you would be interested. So check it out. And once again, man, y'all have an excellent holiday. Be safe out there. On the count of three, we say peace. 1, 2, 3. Peace.
Cream clientele tomorrow.
Tomorrow as of when this podcast really, yes. December 15th. How about that? All right, y'all. Holla.
Yeah. Peace.